The proper way to be bored so that you end up productive is to do absolutely nothing while you are bored. I don't think people realize how powerful of a tool boredom is, and how if you can harness the power of being bored, you can pretty much do anything you want to do in your life. Just think about it. There have been so many instances in your life where you'd rather do anything than be bored. Even stuff that you don't like. You'd rather pursue pain, you'd rather pursue something even not as fun, just so you don't feel bored. And nowadays, that is more common than ever. We'd rather do anything than be bored. It's actually quite simple. The proper way to be bored so that you end up productive is to do absolutely nothing while you are bored. That means no distractions, and it may take a long time, it may take a really long time, but you have to resist the urges that your brain will give you to give it something stimulating so that you no longer feel bored. And that's the catch. Your brain will try and convince you otherwise, that it's bad being bored. Why not just watch a YouTube video or just play games, even for a little bit, so you don't feel bored and you break that streak? But that is when you resist, and it'll be super hard, I can tell you from experience. You'd rather do anything than be bored. But there will come a point, whether that be in an hour or two of just doing nothing, that even the work that you don't want to do starts seeming a bit nice, and you'd rather be doing that than being bored. The assignments that you've been delaying for a long time, I don't know, the chores which you've been delaying for a while, there'll be a point where you're so bored that you'll want to do that. And if you can practice this, practice the acceptance of being bored and resisting temptation, then you can always be productive. It's such a powerful tool, and I don't think I've heard any of my friends or anyone I know personally who has harnessed this power. And of course, like all self-improvement habits, the beginning will be super hard. It's short-term pain, long-term gain, but the beginning will be terribly hard, especially for boredom. Like, people go crazy when they're bored. But trust me, I'm speaking from experience, and I've seen the power it has. Boredom really does lead to productivity. There's a quick video for you guys, but just a quick summary, is that the proper way to be bored is to do nothing, not to distract yourself on your phone, even though that may be a bit less boring, or maybe still boring. Is to do absolutely nothing, nothing stimulating. And then eventually, it'll take time, but eventually you'll be so bored, so understimulated, that the work which you've been putting off, which you've been procrastinating about, will actually seem nice. And you'd rather be doing that than absolutely nothing. And then you will become productive. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you try and implement this in your life, because it will work, and you will thank yourself later for beginning that habit now. Thank you.